Written and directed by Ryan Coogler, Sinners stars Michael B. Jordan and a gang of other fantastic cast where the premise is there are twins that go back to their hometown in Mississippi to start a juke joint, and as the sun sets, things go awry. Loosely inspired by his uncle, who had a deep love and appreciation for the blues, Coogler talked about when his uncle passed, listening to blues music to sort of conjure the spirit of his uncle, and he began to really study the music and listen to the actual stories, which began to then inspire him. And music is a big part of this movie and the cultural implications of music, whether that comes from inspiration, praising your ancestry, cultural leeches in a very literal way, but well done and not the center focus. You get all of that in this movie, and it's one of those scores that actually make you want to listen to the music outside of the movie, and it's done so well that it just fits for this period piece, which is set in the 1930s, deep Mississippi. This movie was shot in Louisiana, which is also pretty cool. Lots of local people got to be a part of it and contribute to what the movie is. It deserves all of the praise that it is getting right now, and it's getting a lot of praise. I definitely would suggest seeing this in IMAX or Dolby Atmos on the largest screen. Cinematically, it is fantastic. And that's just one small part of it. It takes quite a while actually for the horror to ramp up, but because the movie is just so well done, you don't mind sitting in the setting, getting to know the people, kind of soaking up what the culture would have been like at that time for people in this situation. Michael B. Jordan plays two roles, and he really makes them feel like separate people. I think we also have the bonus of Ryan Coogler and him having a great working relationship and friendship. While Ryan did write and direct it, I know that his wife produced the movie. One of his friends composed the music that also has a deep appreciation for blues because of how he was brought up. And I think you can feel all of that in this movie. It's friends working together, and even within the cast, the individual people, they actually feel like characters and not just movie characters. They are fleshed out. This movie is a pretty good fleshed out, rounded project all around. I would really say this is a pretty fleshed out movie because it's heartfelt. You actually care about all of the main characters. There are some funny moments, there's some spiritual moments, it's just well rounded. The practical effects look good. The parts where it's probably not practical effects look good as well. There's something really cool. This is also the more spoilery section of the video, and fun fact. The eyes look so cool to me. We've had a lot of vampire movies. I am a fan of vampire movies. These were different. The teeth were cool. Jack O'Connell played the main vampire from Skins, and I loved him in Skins. Love seeing how the cast of Skins is doing well in acting. The accents did vary a little bit, but I have to remember if they were in a small town, you still can be from other places, and there still can be different little dialects and distinctions in voices. Not even one town has the same accent. I don't hold that much against them. I also liked the diversity in the movie. That felt very real, and it wasn't forced or anything because people of different backgrounds live in the same places. And seeing everyone be a community, like outside of the struggles, it was a real community, even though there are still ways that kind of keep them maybe stuck a little bit in place. Let's say with the plantation coins, not having real money to buy things, like if they did want to leave, it probably would be challenging, even though there's an illusion of more freedom than what there is, and the same I think can be said thematically with the vampires. This idea of freedom, but obviously they were kind of under a spell until it was broken and the main guy was gone. There's a spiritual element in here about sort of going for your goals and going against the grain. And this was a $90 million movie, and it really looks expensive. It feels expensive. The set design, hearing them speak about it, learning about the types of camera and technology that were used to get a really fleshed out view of even Michael's expressions, playing two roles and having to reshoot the same scene to, I guess, slice those together. Just well done overall. This is definitely so far my favorite horror movie of the year. I know there's some other good things coming out, and I've seen some things that I've liked this year, but nothing has blown me away, and I think this one is an instant cult classic that deserves all the praise that it gets, and if you're able to see it in theaters, I would definitely suggest it.